multiple output, start and start, start and start. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. And today we are going to be doing some F1 session qualifying. Did I just say qualifying? I meant today is going to be some,
Today is the 2023 Miami Grand Prix.
Thank you.
Woo!
Thank you. Sorry, I just got a little bit of stage fright right there. But anyway, yeah, today's the 2023 Miami Grand Prix. Today will be an action-packed day. Guess what, guys? It's my birthday. I've already had so much fun today with my birthday. Anyway, the F1 circus has gone stateside for some time now this season, with Miami going to be playing host to this is the first of 3 races this year on the U.S. soil. Austin and Las Vegas are going to come later, but for now, it's all about heat and humidity of Florida. Yes, it is Florida. So, let's talk about yesterday. Yesterday, Charles Leclerc binned it.
He did. It was an amazing practice 3. And I remember you saying...
You mean qualifying?
Yeah, qualifying.
He binned it in qualifying.
Yeah, he bended it in qualifying. And remember what you said at the very end? What if somebody bended it?
Oh, yeah. Hello, Bloward. Bloward is back. He was on my chess stream.
Oh, okay, cool.
But now he's here for the Formula One 2023 Miami Grand Prix, which is due to start in 7 minutes. Any thoughts?
Yeah, no, yesterday with the qualifying 3, it was pretty interesting because it was the three Latinos or Hispanic drivers at the top 3, and we were afraid that Verstappen was going to come in and take the top spot.
But no.
But what happened?
Leclerc binned it. Verstappen didn't get a lap in because Verstappen's first lap, he messed up the S's, the first set of S's.
Yeah.
And he messed up badly, so he called the lap off. He had set no time. And I said right at the end, if somebody bins it, this will be one of the most epic starting grids that we'll ever see.
And literally within 1 minute,
Leclerc, 1 minute of saying that. Leclerc
bends it. Did he bend it the same place he did the other day or not?
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
I wonder if those are like the skid marks right there from the day before.
Oh, yeah, the day before.
See.
Yeah. Anyway, Miami has delivered so far. Hulkenberg and Charles Leclerc were the ones who crashed in Friday.
Okay, so what is the lineup for today, Noah?
The lineup for today, I will get to that when we do the thing,
Okay.
When I read the lineup. But yes. Okay.
Oh, that's right, because it does the race. Well, when does the race start? Does it?
The race starts, but the official broadcast would start in 6 minutes. So let's just talk a bit about qualifying yesterday and stuff. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, go
so
for it.
Yesterday was Pato Ward's birthday from the McLaren team. As you see, I'm wearing a Miami-themed McLaren.
Yeah, it's a little bit of both.
Polo. A bit of both. A bit of Miami. A bit of McLaren. A bit of that. Anyway. But let's talk about this, okay? So we just got the technical delegates report from the FIA, and it's talking about stuff so there will be 6 drivers that will be having new energy stores, which under Article 28.2 means that you can only have 2 a season. Charles Leclerc has already done his one. Remember, he in Saudi, he went through his two. Remember in Saudi?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get into it now, guys, okay? Hello and welcome back to Miami. Slap on your sunscreen and join us for an action-packed weekend. Here, we are on the beaches of Miami, going around the Hard Rock Stadium today. Today is going to be an action-packed race. This is round 5 of the FIA Formula One World Championship. And let's get into some details. This is the 5th race in Miami. And there's about 5 races in this region of the world. Round 5 of Miami on the beaches of Miami. Here we go, around the track today. There's 3 sectors. There is going to be 57 racing laps. Our top speed is around 350 kilometers an hour. You're going to be, the pace is going to be around 50% a lap you're going to be pushing. There's about 19 corners, 12 that go left, right, and then 7 that go left. Here's an incident of Verstappen and Leclerc. They provided an amazing show for us last year. An amazing show as they kept going back and forth like they did in Bahrain last year. Here's Russell versus less grippier. Okay, and do you have any thoughts before we start today?
No, I'm just really excited because all 3 of the top 3 are Latinos. So we got number 1, we have Perez, who is...
let's do the grid.
Let's do the grid. Start off with the top 3 because those...
Okay, we're going to start at the bottom. Start at the bottom. And 20th is Logan Sargent, who did a pretty poor qualifying. McLaren couldn't get it out of the top. 20th is 19. Stroll, who also had a horde. Next, Kerry Mack, who had amazing qualifying. And then beside him is Carlos Sainz, who is, guess what? The top is going to be a 1, 2, 3 Hispanic drivers today. This is going to be epic.
Yeah.
Do you have any thoughts?
Yeah, so number 1 is Perez, who he won the last Grand Prix in Baku. And then number 2 is Fernando Alonso, everyone's favorite to see him win today. And then number 3 is Carlos Sainz, who is also, Alonso and Sainz are both Spaniards. So we got a lot of Spanish speaking here at the top of the pole of the race. So very exciting. And are we going to see Verstappen, who's in number 9? Do you think he can win it today, Noah?
Well, I will say that this is a semi-street circuit, so I believe that Max Verstappen and Perez are equal. But the thing is, last time Verstappen started down the order was in Jeddah. Remember that?
Okay.
He got up to second place, a lucky safety car. But guess what? Perez, he couldn't catch up to Perez. Same thing happened in Australia, except he started in pole, but then the safety car reshuffled him back down to
That's
third.
right, that's
but
right.
guess
He got
what?
unlucky.
He couldn't catch up to Perez. 9th place he is. Can he catch up to Perez? I don't think so.
A lot of it could come down to if there's safety flags,
Safety cars.
that is, or if, and with the safety car, if they go in and switch out tires.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of factors. Also, it has been a little bit, the grip has been a little challenging as well for some of the drivers.
Except the whole purpose of resurfacing the track was to allow more grip. That we didn't see a lot of grip on Friday, but then comes Saturday. Oh my gosh, were all the teams trying to baiting each other into going out first and trying to be the last car out on track. There we go. Perez, Alonso, Sainz, all the way down to Leclerc are starting on the soft tires. This is a race where you can see a lot of strategy, where you can see everybody on all the compounds of tires. There you go. Bottas is on the mediums, Albon on the mediums, Hülkenberg, Hamilton, Joe on the hards. De Vries starts on the medium. Norris and Piastri are the only team to start on the softs. Last time they did that did not go up good for them in the sprint race of Baku. Anyway, I do believe Verstappen can get up to a second. But what I'm hoping is that Verstappen bends it. Perez gets a bad safety car, and Alonso, because I want to see the Mexican leading the champion. That's what everybody wants to see. Do you want to see the Mexican leading the championship by the end of this race? There's only 2 people that can. Verstappen or Perez. Only 2. One of them can lead the championship by the end of this race.
By the end of this race. Yeah, and I think that's obviously, I think most of the world would rather see Perez be at the top. And particularly because last year
Verstappen in Brazil
did not give Perez the chance after Perez
worked so hard for him.
Basically helped him.
He
get the
said
championship
he fought like a
2021.
lion in 2021.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's talk about the track details. Well, guess what?
Yeah.
This is a track of complete compromise. There is a lot of compromises
Why is that?
that come with this track. Well, some of the reasons is that Sector 1 is a fast, sweeping S's, has a lot of S's. Sector 2 is very tight, but Sector 3 is dominated by a big back straight. And some corners you have to compromise for other corners. Remember in Bahrain, when in practice session, the radio for Stroll said, sacrifice 1 so you can get a better exit out of 2? There you go. The weekend attendance is 270,000 people. That is a lot of people.
270,000. Wasn't it like 400,000 at Circuit of the Americas in
Yep,
Austin?
it was like around 400,000.
So even though
But because the tickets are so dang expensive.
Okay, so that's a whole nother issue. The tickets were so expensive this year that they did not actually probably sell
Okay,
out.
yeah. Red Bull has 180 points in the championship, more than double of the next competitor, Aston Martin. Let's talk about this man, K-Mag.
Yeah, how did K-Mag get so high up on the pole this race? This kind of reminds me of, what was the race? Brazil last year where he got pole for.
Look at him, he's
for the
super
sprint.
happy. Wait, why is there not a car starting beside Perez? I feel like I did not just see him.
I'm sure.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
There's no way Alonso. There's
no
no way.
way.
I'm refusing to believe Alonso. We talked about Pat O'Ward. He having his
Yeah.
birthday yesterday, but let's talk about Charles Leclerc. He has led. He has the fewest laps completed of all the drivers. 140 out of 216 from a heartbreaking Bahrain and a heartbreaking. What was it called? Heartbreaking Bahrain and a heartbreaking.
Yeah, I don't know.
Australia.
Australia as well.
Australia.
Wow. So he's had 2 DNFs. So far this.
DNFs. And 5,
And it's only
3,
number 5.
4, 5, and it's lights out, and away we go. And look at Max Verstappen, he jumps to start. Perez Alonso cannot get past him. There is.
Okay, so there's.
There. I completely messed that up. I've been practicing all weekend.
Oh, that's fine,
okay,
that's
there
fine.
we go. As we can see, Sainz, he's doing well. The order is staying the same currently right now. And yeah, and look at this. There we go. Perez is now into the next S's. Everybody following them. Perez, Alonso, Sainz, Magnussen, Gasly, Russell, all down the order. It looks like there is some overtakes happening in the back of the field. I don't know right now, but it is looking all clean and crisp. There we go. Perez leading, Alonso behind, Sainz next. The Hispanic drivers are keeping their order. And there we go. There is a McLaren overtake and a half. It looks like Gasly jumped Magnussen off the starting line. And there you go. They're coming around. There you go. They're past the fake marina area, and they're now going into the small corners.
Wow. So yeah, it's going to be interesting because again, Verstappen being in number 9 place, he has some really hard, stiff competition to pass. It's not like everyone's going to be easy this race to pass. When you're looking at somebody like Alonso and Perez, at the very top, he's not going to be able to pass them very easily. He has Leclerc that he has to go past. Look at, is he down in 10th now? It looks like he went.
Yeah, Verstappen is down.
Did he lose a spot? Oh
in
wow!
10th place.
I wonder if he lost it from the very beginning because he usually it's hard for him on the starts. That's his weakest point.
That is one of his weakest points. He's really bad at starting.
Wow. So he's kind of going in the wrong direction at this point, but it'll be interesting to see as we keep going along the race. But everyone's kind of keeping a similar pace here at the beginning.
Yep, they are keeping similar pace right now. Heartbreak though for Verstappen not getting a. Oh, here comes Verstappen on the radio soon. He's gonna pop up on the radio soon. I'm having a lot of trouble trying to manage. Anyway, as it stands, Perez right now will be leading the championship. Verstappen will go down 1 position, and Alonso will be in range of Verstappen as it stands, which will make everybody very, very happy.
Yeah. Oh, look at Verstappen now is in 8th.
He's made his way to 8th. Perez gets the fastest lap of the Grand Prix.
Can you unblur this a little bit?
Sorry, but that cannot be unblurred. Verstappen has picked up Ocon and Bottas now. He's now to 8th. Yeah. Perez is already dropping though. Perez is dropping Alonso. He's he's flying. He's absolutely flying. He's out of DRS range. He shouldn't be worried when DRS gets enabled. Magnussen is now down to 7th. A horrible start by Magnussen because he just gets jumped by everybody. But Hamilton hasn't moved. Hamilton is still P13. What a horrible start. Alonso says the fastest first sector. Is Alonso going to try to go for the fastest lap? I don't know yet.
But as you said, he's dropped out of the DRS ability now that it's lap 3, right? In lap 3 they can start with DRS?
Yep, lap 3 you can start on DRS.
So it'll be interesting to see. Oh, look, Leclerc goes down to 7th.
Oh my, Leclerc was starting.
Okay, but I guess he dropped. Look at Kevin Magnussen jump back up to 6th.
Oh yeah, Kevin Magnussen.
Okay, who's the? Oh, Logan
Sargent. Oh no, he made contact. He is out of the race. He is DNFing. Oh no. We'll have to see what happened there, but we'll have to see the problem. But he is out of the Miami Grand Prix, his home race. Pure heartbreak.
That is heartbreak for him.
Okay, Sargent has come into the pits now for new front wing, but on our timing screens it said he was out of the race. Okay.
Is he back in?
He's back in. He's back in. Okay, he's back in. But anyway,
maybe you should.
He's now all the way. No, this is where of course the timing screen is important to look at. Maybe be incorrect, but yeah, that drops him all the way down to last at his home race, which is sad. Magnussen has just picked off Leclerc as well, and yeah, I cannot believe Magnussen got past Leclerc. Verstappen already made it up to 6, that fast. Verstappen maybe bad at the start, but he's really good in the first 3 laps, picking he just knows how to pick people off.
So he is. Who is he behind right now?
Verstappen is behind Russell, which I do not believe Russell is going to let him
Is that Russell
pass.
right there?
That is Russell in front.
1, 2, okay.
Russell's not going to let him easily pass. There's no way.
He just passed them all. Did he just pass them or not?
No, Verstappen is
this is delayed. But this is delayed.
No, this is not delayed. See, Verstappen is right there, Russell's right there, Verstappen's right there, Russell's right there.
Okay.
Okay, and then we are getting a notification now from race control. Let us see our race control notification. It just popped up and now it's gone.
Boy, Logan Sargent's gonna want a yellow safety car. I mean, yellow flag or a safety car.
A safety car, but the thing is, it's sad because he's in a Williams. He never really has chance of getting points. He and DeVries are the only ones that do not have points this season. Kind of sad. Anyway, FIA stewards, lap 1 turn incident. Norris and DeVries reviewed no further investigation, causing a collision. Norris and DeVries getting spicy there. Verstappen takes fastest lap. Now the race is just starting to calm down a little bit. It's incredible how Verstappen has managed to do that when he has the hard tires on. And everybody else in front of him and 3 people behind him have the mediums.
So look at that. Verstappen, or is it Stoppen or Stappen?
Stappen.
Stappen. Like Stappen. Okay. So
Stappen.
he is a little over 2 seconds behind Russell. So that's going to be critical for him if he wants to take advantage of the DRS, because he's not going to be able to go any faster than he already is.
Yep. And
So-
Norris is out of the race apparently.
Norris is? Why is that? Or is
no,
he?
no, I think he's pitting.
Okay.
No, he's got to be pitting. Norris probably took some damage there from DeVries. I think it would pop up red on his timing screens.
Oh, there he is.
There he
back
is.
in.
There you
Okay.
go. Okay.
But is he still in front of Logan Sargent?
Yep. Anyway, we have yeah. He is still in front of Logan Sargent. Yeah.
Hit someone. Okay, copy. Everything looks
There you
okay
go.
at
We
the
got
moment.
team radio from Hamilton.
Wow.
Interesting. Anyway, we got team radio from Lando Norris. Let's listen to it. That was absolutely nothing. Okay, it's muted. I mute my site. Okay. Here you go. Let's listen.
Yeah, that wasn't
Yeah.
all that clear. Oh, look!
Not
Is he
clear
taking?
radio. There's Max Verstappen though. He's doing pretty well.
He
Anyway,
passed me. Oh, okay.
we saw the
oh,
replay.
That was the replay.
That's the replay. The
Oh, and
replay
here's-
shows that De Vries locked up, ran into the back of Norris. Hamilton actually did, if you did notice, he hit Hulkenberg at the start of the race. He was squashed in the middle of a 3-car sandwich, and that might explain why he isn't making any progress from P13.
So did they?
Norris has been in, and so has Piastri. Piastri is pitted. Saudi Arabia flashbacks.
Front right.
So they took off.
Those soft tires have not held on.
No.
Both of them switched to the hard compound.
So why would they do that? Why would they do that at the very beginning?
Cars definitely not
Very
feeling
soft,
great.
and then they have and they
Front
drove
right.
all the way back like 20 some
Front
seconds
wing.
because they have to
It was
pit
not
right.
a good.
Front
That was
wing
not
looks
good
okay.
strategy.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
I wonder
they
if
should've done
Jeff
this.
Bezos recommended that.
Cars not
since
safe.
he-
No,
Punch
yeah,
in the
Jeff
straight line
Bezos
down the
was very
straight.
capable yesterday.
Yeah,
Copy that, mate. Just
Perez
pick a point. There's a lot of
has
bumping going on.
pulled a few more tenths, but hasn't exactly driven off into the distance as per se Verstappen would drive off into the distance. Anyway, let's talk about helmet design. Okay, let's talk about some helmet design. As we can see, the Max Verstappen. Wait, no, what I'm trying to say is Lando Norris, Max Verstappen, Albon, Gasly, Hulkenberg, Ocon, Charles Leclerc, Carlos Sainz, K-Mac, Logan Sargent have all changed their helmet designs for the race. Let's take a look. This is Max Verstappen's helmet. It's similar to his car.
They can't see it though. Are you showing a picture?
Oh no, they don't need to see it
Okay.
because they will talk about it in the hunt.
Oh, okay.
Like they do well. And this is K-Max as well. K-Max is just a nice big K with like football letters. It looks like football letters. And I really want to talk about Albon's. So his girlfriend races for the as we can see Ocon or Gasly going over the bumps right there.
Oh no.
So this is Albon's. He has golf helmet thing because his girlfriend plays for the PGA Women's Golf Tour. The thing is, somebody said, why don't they just put dimples on an F1 car? Dimples make a golf car go faster. Why wouldn't they put in dimples
yeah.
on an F1 car?
They could make their car go faster.
Except there's a big reason.
Why
Golf
is that?
balls spin. F1 cars don't spin unless you're Charles Leclerc.
That's right.
Unless you're Charles Leclerc,
Okay.
golf balls don't spin.
Cheers.
Or Mazepin,
A
golf balls, it doesn't
minus
spin.
12.
Golf balls spin, and the dimples create turbulence, which just makes it go faster. Stonks. We can't put dimples on an F1 car. Again, dimples make turbulence, but because an F1 car's not spinning unless your Mazda spin, it would not be good. It would be fun to see what the heads of aerodynamic of each team would have to say about this interesting design. But for me, I like Lando Norris's. Lando Norris is my favorite one.
Oh,
My
is he
favorite
gonna
driver.
overtake him right here?
There you go. Here's Max Verstappen on Russell. Let's see if Max Verstappen can jump Russell down to the braking zone. Nah, there's just not enough space. Not enough
But
space.
he is on his tail.
He is on his tail. He is sniffing the back of the gearbox of Russell. So Perez from Alonso and then Sainz. Gasly's holding on to 4th. Russell 5th. But he has Verstappen behind in DRS range. Alonso is the latest to start talking tires with his team. Alonso started talking about tires with his team. He's doing well out there. Just 1.6 seconds behind Perez, which is now 1.7. Perez is nursing his front tires. And the Mexican, he has to make his mediums last. And if we know, Perez is the best driver out there when it comes to keeping tires last.
Tire management.
Tire management. He knows. You can see it in the telemetry. He does such a good job.
Do we know how hot it is out there on the track today?
Well, I don't think we know. Oh, track temperature. The track temperature is 36 degrees.
Okay.
I don't know about the overall temperature. Air temperature is 27 degrees. It is
Celsius.
Celsius,
Yeah.
which is it's kind of hot.
Yeah.
Humidity is 59%, but on our forecast, there is signs of potential rain that may come. Anyway, yes, Russell, you can just see Russell sliding around there.
Oh, so Verstappen overtakes Russell now. So
Yeah.
now Verstappen is on the tail of Pierre Gasly.
Yes, using DRS. Remember,
That's gonna be very easy. Did he just pass him though? Or is that a replay?
that is not a replay. That is live action. There goes Verstappen into final corners, and Russell's trailing right behind him. Russell's going to have a nice serving of DRS, not to pass him. I doubt Russell can, because remember, the Red Bull is so many kilometers an hour faster in a
On
straight
the
line.
straight
We
line,
have
yeah.
a radio.
on the brakes.
Oh, he's been complaining about that all weekend. Remember in practice, he was like
Yeah,
bad
yeah.
vibration. Remember he took 30 minutes in practice.
Oh yeah,
Remember?
yeah.
Yep. Okay. Yeah.
That's probably what you say though. You probably always have to have an excuse when somebody passes you though, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
And yes, anybody plain overtake into turn 17 of Miami Grand Prix. Russell is now, he said he's sliding around.
Oh, he just passed
Big vibrations.
Verstappen just passed Pierre
Verstappen
Gasly.
just passed Pierre Gasly. He
See,
is
this is a
catching
little
up.
slower. See?
Yep, I can.
Okay.
There's lag.
Okay.
There will be lag.
Okay.
Okay? You want the timing screens.
Do you want to
You,
see?
you want the timing screens to be faster, more
Oh,
ahead.
okay. So
So if you see something, you can look out for it.
Oh, okay. That makes
That's
sense.
the
That makes sense.
strategy.
Okay.
So let's just say
Don't
Hülkenberg.
don't give away all your secrets, bud.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Verstappen picks off Gasly into turn 17 as well. There he goes. There he goes. He's
Yes,
picking off
yes.
Gasly, and Verstappen now goes into 4th place. Russell follows him through, and also
But it's
is Russell gonna pick Gasly off as well? Is Russell gonna get Gasly? Come on, Russell, you can get Gasly. Russell gets Gasly. Russell gets Gasly. There he goes. There goes Russell down the inside of Gasly into turn 1.
So here's the thing to notice right here. It's 4.9 seconds between Verstappen and Perez.
Yes.
So let's just see in the next
it's gonna I feel like it's gonna come down to pit stops. Interval, the gap
Yeah.
is 5 seconds now.
So
4.9.
that's the main one to keep in consideration. The challenge though is that Perez doesn't get any DRS being number 1.
Yes.
So in some ways there
But
is an advantage.
Perez has no traffic.
That is true.
Perez has no traffic. And Damon Hill, one of my favorite F1 drivers, says Max is scrying through the field and he's on the hard tire.
That is right. That is right.
Yeah, and now Perez leads 1.8 seconds in front of Alonso. Max Verstappen closed it down the gap from 5 seconds down to 4.7 seconds.
Yeah.
Yep. And now there's only a couple of seconds to make up and has to pass the Ferrari and Alonso.
One thing that's interesting to just look at the field is Hamilton is still in 13th place.
His world has come crashing down.
He's not even in the top 10 right now.
Sad.
Another one to notice is that Charles, I don't know why I said Sean.
Charles. You said Sean?
Sean.
I didn't hear you. Sean.
Charles Leclerc, he's in 8th place right now. So he's behind Kevin Magnussen.
Carlos Sainz is putting effort. He is fighting. Carlos Sainz, we already know Charles Leclerc is the dominant teammate at Ferrari. They don't want to say it because of their history with team orders. We all know Charles Leclerc is better than Carlos Sainz. But right now, Carlos Sainz
is looking
like he has more place. Carlos Sainz is on 133.1. Charles Leclerc is on a 133.3. That's their best
telling me it's going to be
lap
a Plan A race.
Oh my gosh.
What did he say?
He's talking about his vibrations was. Hamilton almost broke his back with the porpoising last year.
Oh, wow.
His back he said it was so sore he had to go through therapy for 3 days last year.
You know what's crazy? Look at this.
Verstappen says to pass his lap.
He passed Russell, and now he's over 2 seconds ahead of Russell.
Now he's over 2 seconds ahead of Russell. It shows you how insane the Dutch-Austrian combination is of Verstappen and Red Bull.
What is going to happen? What if Hamilton doesn't come in the top 10 and doesn't even just get a point today?
He has never qualified out of the top 6 in a United States Grand Prix. I'm telling you, 2022 and 2023 have tarnished all his statistics.
Oh, wow.
All his statistics.
They've been shot down.
All his amazing.
All the has-nevers are gone now.
Has-nevers. Yep.
Yeah. Wow.
Almost all the has-nevers. Has never done a season without winning a race.
That was last year.
Has never qualified. Oh, it must be sad.
Yeah. So all of those are gone.
Yeah.
So has he ever in the States finished out of the top 10?
I don't know.
Question
But the thing is,
statisticians.
Adrian Newey has confirmed that he will be at Red Bull longer. He's the lead aerodynamicist, and he's one of the smartest people in the paddock.
Oh, wow.
Perez has to be worried about his team right now. Just look at Verstappen. He's gaining ground. He closed the gap from 5 seconds down to 4.
4.5.
That is crazy.
The fronts are struggling. Copy. And this mid minus
Wow,
1
so
Sainz
more
is struggling.
towards plan
He says he's
B.
struggling.
They are looking good. They are quite quick.
Wow. So Verstappen now is in DRS with Sainz, so it's just a matter of time now.
Yep, and Verstappen is on the hard tire compound. Remember, sometimes people on the hard tire compound can be faster than people on the medium compound because, as right now, Piastri and Norris are going to want to extend the hard to the complete end. Verstappen could be on a strategy where he burns his hard and goes fast, and then those mediums.
Yeah.
Semi-fast. But Sainz is struggling.
Oh, who overtook who right there?
Okay, there you go.
Ferrari?
And there's...
Oh, it was an overtake and then an overtake.
It was not it wasn't overtake. Wow. But yeah. They've shortened 2 of the DRS zones this year. Which, remember how boring Baku was?
Because there's so much DRS?
No, because they shortened the DRS zone by 100 meters. Every team was so mad.
Did they shorten it by 100 meters?
Because they did all their race simulations.
Oh,
They announced it a few days before
okay.
the Grand Prix, and all the teams have done their race simulations, all the testing, current tire medium, and all that data went to waste.
Okay.
And guess what? They had to try to recoup that data. And guess what? How many time they had? 60 minutes. That's it. They had that one practice session.
Okay, so Verstappen still has the fastest. He's down to 4.3 seconds. And we are on lap 13 out of how many?
Leclerc looked like he was going to pick off Magnussen, but he didn't. The Ferrari did run pretty deep into turn 1. Yeah. And as we can see there is Max Verstappen breathing down the neck of Carlos Sainz, almost 0.7 seconds faster a lap, which is crazy. So far, so good for Checo. He's extended his lead.
Wow, wow, wow. Oh, look at what just happened.
Verstappen picks off. Is Verstappen gonna pick off Sainz?
There he goes. I think
Let's
he's
look
going
at it.
to.
Verstappen going in. He goes through the corners. There's Carlos Sainz trying to fend for his life. He said he's struggling on the mediums. There you go. They go through those turns and they come out of the S's, and now it's onto a long straight, and we know that the Red Bull is so fast on a straight.
Yeah,
Here
yeah.
comes the Red Bull. Here comes the Red Bull. Oh, he's approaching. He's approaching into the braking zone. The braking zone's coming up. Wow, he's super close. And on the inside goes Max Verstappen on Carlos Sainz. And Carlos Sainz does what he should do.
Wow.
He gives up the position nicely.
Look at that.
He
And,
fought for it
and Alonso's right there behind him.
because of the gap between the Red Bull teammates is now 4 seconds. And Magnussen comes into the pit. Magnussen is now pitting. There you go. Verstappen has shortened it from 5 seconds to 4 seconds. Magnussen is coming into the pits. Let's see. He's on the medium tires. This is probably where the medium tires can give up a little bit to
Yeah.
go on the hards. I bet he's going to go on the hards compound tire. They wanted to make this a 2-stop race.
Hey,
this
look
year.
at that though. Look at that. Verstappen, as good as he's driving, he's on the hard, which is crazy. So Perez and Alonso are gonna have to probably pit before him, right? What do you think?
Oh, yeah, they're definitely going to have to keep it for him.
Yeah. So right now, this is
It's called
really
the undercut.
this is really Verstappen's to lose, I think, at this point,
This is kind of Verstappen's to lose.
because
Hopefully they can make the undercut stick. And here is Magnussen. Tires off. Tires on.
wow, that's a good
And he's coming out now.
2.7. Nice.
2.7 seconds is a lap. Perez still has clean air to work with as Verstappen is trying to crawl along the backside of Alonso. Magnussen has pitted from 7th place and has now go down the order. And as the camera heads back to the trap, let's see if Verstappen can pick off Alonso. And Verstappen picks off Alonso. What an amazing move by Verstappen in those corners. That was beautiful. That was pure beautiful. Verstappen is now going to charge for his Red Bull teammate. Verstappen on the hards. Perez on the mediums.
But it's important to see that Verstappen is still 3.6 seconds behind.
3.6 seconds behind. That's been around the gap
Yeah.
that the others have. Verstappen is just completely making it look easy. Gasly's in the pits. Bottas is in the pits. The DRS train was proving costly for some, but Hamilton has finally.
Oh my
got
goodness,
past
look at
Albon.
that. Yeah.
Gasly, Bottas, and Nick De Vries are in the pits right now. There's a yellow helicopter. Nice helicopter.
Why are they cheering?
Because
Is that
that's
McLaren?
Max. Did you see it said Max on
Oh, okay.
it? Max.
Okay, who's pitting right here? Is that Gasly?
It's Gasly. He already said Gasly's pitting. And now he's coming out now. Process. And De Vries and Bottas and Gasly are now all coming out of the pits. This track, like Perez just told Verstappen to give up.
What does that mean?
Like, give up the fight.
Why? Why would he say that?
Because he wants... No, what do you mean? Like, Perez... You don't understand. Perez said, tell Verstappen to give up. Like, stop fighting. Just
How are
give
they?
up.
But how are they fighting? He's just,
They're not fighting.
Oh.
Like, get up trying to catch him. Like Perez is saying, you're never going to catch him.
Oh, it says, is it kind of like a little bit of a... I mean, they're not far from each other. I mean, he is...
Yeah.
Even though it says 2.6 seconds, he's on his tail. So,
Yep. They sure are.
yeah. So, yeah, here from the top, we still have Perez number 1 and Verstappen number 2.
Alonso, Sainz, Russell, Leclerc, Ocon, Hülkenberg, Hamilton, Albon, Tsunoda, Joe Stroll, Gasly, Magnussen, Bottas, Norris, Piastri, De Vries, Sargent. And it's not been like that. Remember, some have made pit stops and some haven't. Russell and Leclerc are making it into the pits. Right now, as you can see, it is gloomy outside. Do you see the gloomy? It was very bright yesterday, but do you see the gloominess?
Yeah, it's a little more
It's
overcast.
gloomy. Alex rises into the points. Well, yeah, Alex is definitely into the points because people are pitted. Duh. But this is all about the strategy now.
So-
Perez, front right, is starting to give up. That was the radio message.
Okay, so here.
Wait. Sorry. It was around. Where's my notes? Okay. It was around this time last year that Magnussen and Stroll, I think. No, wait, that's not my notes. Oh my gosh, all my notes are messed up. Yeah, lap 20 last year, Perez lost a lot of time and lost the toe because of a power issue that he eventually fixed. Let's see, Carlos Sainz has not boxed yet. Last year, he had a horrible boxing experience. Last year, his pit stop went pretty dang slow. Remember? Yeah.
Okay, so what is Perez's strategy? Because now he's dropped to 2.1 seconds. How many times does he have to change his tires? Is this a one
It
pit?
is required by law that you change your tires
At least once.
one time a race and use more than one compound.
So would he
Sainz
switch
is in
over?
the pit. Last year he probably has deja vu. I'm not deja vu. Trauma from what happened last year. Oh, and Sainz locks up. He locks up big time. Could that be a speeding penalty? That'd be
You
horrible
never
if
know.
that'd be a speeding penalty. Wouldn't that just be horrible? Well, let's talk.
They had an amazing 2.2.
2.2
That's insane.
with the latest tires.
Yeah, with the latest
It's
tires.
amazing with how heavy these tires are to get a thing like that. Sainz has been closing up to the back of Alonso, which is interesting, but they have pitted. Aston Martin are normally better on their tires than Ferrari, because remember
Yeah.
how horrible their tire wear was in Bahrain, and they just had horrible tire wear.
So
And
my
it never makes sense how a car has bad tire wear.
So my question is, when does Perez? Because a medium, you need the changing is between 11 and 20 laps. We're coming up now we're on lap 19. Does he need to just go ahead and switch out now?
Perez?
Yeah.
Perez is good on his tires. The thing is that the thing is, look at
Because
Verstappen.
Verstappen's gonna
Verstappen
have
is
to change
1.5
his
seconds behind. I feel like Perez should box before Verstappen gets into DRS. It'd be the most strategic thing
Yeah.
for Perez to box
I agree,
before
I
Max
agree.
Verstappen gets just a few extra kilometers per hour.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
would be, and gets a toe down that long back straight.
Yeah, yeah.
I would expect Perez to be boxing
Because it's
this lap.
1.4. The gap is 1.4. That's important to know right now. 1.5, so he just upped it. 1.6. What?
Oh, wow.
1.7.
Perez is just putting in the lap time.
Oh, so I wonder if Perez is just
Because from any time, Perez is probably driving conservatively on his tires. He
Okay.
probably is like, there ain't no way I'm letting this happen. He's
Yeah,
probably pushing.
so he's
probably
pushing a
turned up
little
the
harder?
dial a bit more.
Because do you think his team is saying they're giving him the gap amount for DRS? So they keep speaking to him and just saying, hey, you're at 1.4 now. You guys speed
No,
it up?
I think they have.
Or does he have that stuff right there
I think
on his
he has
dash?
something on his dash that shows him the car in front and the car behind.
Okay.
I don't know about the F1 steering wheel.
Okay, because, yeah,
But yeah,
he's
he
hovering at
knows. He probably
1.3.
could see in his rearview mirror. Max Verstappen.
Yeah, so he wants to keep him outside of that 1 second. So
Okay, and Russell is on to a set of hard compound tires. On lap 18, he's back out in P12, and guess what? He is ahead of Pierre Gasly. Yeah, that was that.
So we are on lap 20 now of 51.
57.
Oh, 50. Oh my goodness, this is a long race here
This is
today.
a long race. As it stands, Verstappen.
Oh, Perez is. Look at. Yep, there he is. He's pitting right now. Perez.
Perez is now in the pits. And as it stands, Verstappen will lead the Drivers' Champion because he's pitting. Perez is
Yep.
pitting.
So the question then is, will these pit stops really have the impact? And
If he has to have a good stop, there he is. Perez in the pit. They get the first garage because they came first in the Constructors' Championship. That's a nice pit stop, and the official time is, I cannot see that, 2.2, the same as the Ferrari. Box. Perez is
Yeah.
in. Okay. Oh, like I said. Oh, signs. Speeding in the pit lane. Noted.
Wow.
Because remember we saw that big
yeah,
lockup?
Yeah.
We saw that massive lockup by Sainz.
Wow.
So there is a note that Sainz
Look
has
at
possibly
Sainz.
sped in the pit lane. Okay, yes. From P9 on the grid, he now leads the Miami Grand Prix and instead of hards for Perez. Remember, what is the pit lane? I don't think like I have it in my notes. The average pit lane time loss.
So now,
Yeah, can you hold my
know
notes,
what's
please?
interesting?
Can you hold my notes?
What's interesting now is Perez is going to be able to take advantage of DRS
Average, but remember, there's traffic.
traffic. Oh, maybe.
Average
Yeah.
time lost in pits in Miami. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to see right now the average time that is lost in the pit stop in Miami. I don't think it will show me. Let's see. Can you just please tell me, please? Nah, I think it's around 20 seconds. 20 seconds is like around the average time of a pit stop loss. But there we go. Here goes, there is, what's it called?
That would
that's
make
Hamilton.
sense.
That's Hamilton. Close up Verstappen's tire shows that his front left is in bad shape.
Okay, understood.
Because
What did he say?
he says that his front left is in completely bad shape right now. But if you think about it, that makes sense. You viewers at home, you're probably like, why is the hards having similar effects to the mediums? Well, the thing is, he was pushing. That is the reason why Max was.
If you're
you know
pushing hard, then
there it is. There's the thing I needed to see. Pit stop average time loss is 17 seconds. So Perez needs to maintain 17 seconds. He's right now at 18 seconds.
yeah. So he's 1 second behind.
But the thing is, Perez has new hard tires on. But he's probably going to conserve to the end of the race. Max Verstappen,
Yeah.
if he gets on the mediums, he's going to need to conserve like crazy. Because he's going to have to pit soon. Perez passes Ocon. Perez sets to pass in second sector. Perez is on to set the fastest lap of the Grand Prix right now. As you can see, he's the fastest second sector. There you go. Let's see if his third sector is going to do any wonders for him.
So Alonso still hasn't pitted, and we are 22.
Perez
into the
takes
race.
fastest lap of the Grand Prix.
Wow. That's cool.
Okay. Last time around, Perez sails past Ocon for third place. And that was kind of simple. But Sainz could be in trouble. Look at him. He doesn't look like he's doing too well.
Oh yeah. He's like 5 seconds behind Perez.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Look at Hamilton, up in 7th place right now.
Hamilton is all the way up in 7th place, which is just
He's
amazing.
right on
There you go.
Hulkenberg's tail. So they're about 0.3 seconds.
Okay,
behind
and
Nico.
there is, what's it called? There is Russell breathing down the neck of Stroll. Let's see if we can get any action here. Carlos Sainz, it is confirmed. Carlos Sainz has a penalty. Your favorite driver, 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane.
Wow. That is.
He did have a massive lockup into the pit lane. You remember
Yeah,
that?
yeah,
There was
yeah.
smoke everywhere.
Yeah.
It is officially confirmed.
Will do.
Wow,
Oh, and
that's-
Russell might have an issue with the front wing. Didn't Russell? It looked like Russell might have gone into the back of Stroll a little bit in the braking zone. And there's Russell. There's Russell. Oh, that's not Russell. That's Hamilton. That was Hamilton. And
Wow,
Hamilton
wow,
passing
wow.
Hulkenberg. But there's Russell. There's Russell and Stroll. So Verstappen leads by 3.9 seconds ahead of Alonso, which is now become 4.3 seconds. And Russell. Okay, Russell might have brushed the edge of a wall. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, like I said, Russell, like he said he might have brushed the edge of the wall. There is an incident noted of car 18, which is Strolovich, and car 63, Russell, leaving the track and gaining an advantage. That could have been Stroll, though. We didn't fully see. Okay, there you go. Stroll is managing to keep Russell at bay into the final corner, turn 18, and now we're going onto the main straight, where tickets can cost an average around 2,000 seconds. Okay, there's Russell down the inside. They're head for head. They're two abreast into the corner, and Russell takes advantage and dive bombs into turn 1. And now Russell is leading ahead of Stroll. I'm out of breath.
Okay, so I think one thing that's interesting is with Sainz losing 5 seconds, he's going to have a 5-second penalty. Right now, he's in 5th place and he's only 3 seconds ahead of Hamilton. So that 5-second penalty could cost him dearly.
Signs.
Yeah, could cost Sainz dearly. Maybe a place or two in the finish.
It's so sad for Signs.
Especially when the lockup is probably not intentional, but that's where we're going right now. But remember, Hamilton was in 13th place, and it was looking like he was going nowhere, and somehow he's been able to manage and finagle his way all the way up into 6th.
Okay, yep. And there we see Alonso. Alonso is now box the stop.
Has Hamilton boxed yet? I mean, has he?
Hamilton has not boxed up. As you can see, he's been on the tire for 23 laps.
Oh my goodness! Well, that explains it right now. That explains it.
That explains what?
He's going to. Russell's going to pass him. Stroll and maybe Magnussen. Okay.
Okay, but Perez again, another fastest lap of the Grand Prix. He is really treading the line.
Oh, look at
17 seconds. He is
16,
under 17 seconds.
He's under 17 now.
Could Perez
16.8.
jump Verstappen? Verstappen has to have a flawless pit stop for it to go well.
And here's the thing. Now Verstappen's going to get onto the mediums, which are even.
Oh yeah, but
it will even it out, I think. You know, and
but you have to think about it. When Verstappen will be on the medium, he'll be on fresh medium compared to Perez's old hards.
But they're not old. He's only worn. They're only.
No, but they will be.
Yeah, but they're.
But when he pits, by the time he pits, they'll be. Hards are the worst
You need to let me know what the limitation on the medium was, so we know what to do with the front wing. Max, I'm looking at that.
Okay, Perez, right now Verstappen is asking for the degradation rate of the medium, which would make sense because Perez ran the medium so they could test it out.
Yeah,
so Verstappen will always get the preferred strategy. The number one driver will always get the preferred strategy most of the time.
Yeah.
And I cannot think of a time where the second driver has gotten a preferred strategy. But I can think of a time where a second driver has gotten the not preferred strategy, but came out on top, and that was an Australian Grand Prix.
Wow.
Remember that? Well, I wouldn't call Hamilton a second driver. Hamilton is a leader. He's a winner. But it's just sad because Russell's so much better than him these days.
Yeah.
But the thing about it, listen to this. So, Russell got the preferred strategy in Azerbaijan. In Australia. He pitted under the safety car instead of Hamilton. So Russell was going to go to the top, but then it was red flag, and Hamilton got the free stop. Remember that?
Yeah.
The 3 red flags.
So,
yeah.
for a hard tire, how many laps is okay for a hard tire?
You can't just say that.
Because they said for medium it was 11 to 20. That's how far you can go on a medium.
I do not have the tire data. Maybe I do.
Because look at here, he's down to 16.3. He's going to come out ahead of if Verstappen pits now, regardless.
Verstappen will not pit.
Regardless of what Verstappen does now, if he pits, he's going to come out behind Perez, and he's going to have to make up the time. So he's going to have to decide.
Give me an idea what's happening in the race, man.
16 seconds behind.
How's our pace? What's it looking like? What do I have to do?
Yeah, so he's going to have to
Pace is
decide
good
how
relative
much
to the
time
hard
can he
runners
make
that are
up
still out, so we just need to
once he
keep
gets onto
pushing on the
mediums.
tyres now.
I do
Your
not
pace
have
is
data.
good.
This is not telling me anything. That's not telling me anything.
Okay.
Anyway, Lance Stroll he says he's not doing the best right now.
Okay. Well, he's been on his tires for he needs to go ahead and pit.
Yep.
But yeah, once he pits, he's gonna drop all the way to probably 17. Hey, Norris might actually be
he's
ahead.
probably gonna. Yeah, you're right.
Norris might actually be ahead of him. So we'll see.
So what is the gap? Well, Verstappen leads 16 seconds, and then now the gap is getting smaller and smaller. The thing is, though, people might be saying, well, if the second Verstappen pits, he's gonna be right behind Perez on fresh tires. But the thing is, Verstappen is on older tires. By the
Hey, this pushing too much is not good for the tires. I don't agree with this.
Albon does not like the strategy. He's following some other strategy.
But where is Albon? He's down in 16th.
So
Why
what does it matter?
Why does he even care?
Why
He
does
should
he
just
care?
be happy.
Because he probably wants to be ahead in the championship countdown.
He should just be happy that he's getting to drive in Formula 1. So
The thing is, what's it called? It does matter where you are in the bottom. Because if you tie with someone, if you are tied on points with someone in the bottom, it goes back to count back. They look at all your previous races and where you finished. Like let's just say you have 40 points, but all the times you've never finished, you've been in 11th. Or in the person you tied with has 40 points, but all the time they finish in 19th and they were 8 points. Do you understand?
I think I get the concept. But, okay, let's keep moving.
No,
here.
let me tell you. So look, let's just say Bottas gets 40 points at the end of the season. Albon gets 40 points at the end of the season.
Okay.
But all the times Bottas didn't get into the points, he's been 11th. And all the
he's been
times
higher.
Albon didn't get the points, he's got 19. Just saying.
Okay.
That is
Okay.
what comeback is.
31.8.
So right
Wait,
now,
I'm trying to... There you go. He's saying 1.8. Wow, look at that.
Perez is 2 seconds ahead now. In essence, once Verstappen pits.
In
but
essence-
he does have 8.
No, he's 1 second because it's 15.9. It's
16.
15.9. It's 16. So yeah, remember the...
Yeah. So again, it really goes down to how has he managed these first 8 laps on the hard.
Yeah. Anyway, I want to
And-
talk about something.
Okay, go for it, bud. I'll take a break. Yeah, I'm gonna pop up for a second if you're okay with that.
Oh wait.
Yeah, I'll wait. You know what I'll do? I'll wait till Verstappen till he pits because I don't want to miss that. Once he pits,
You'll be waiting for a long time. I'm just joking. So, my chest is really hurting because talking.
You probably
anyway,
need a little bit of water.
I
don't
do.
you think?
So Will
Maybe
Bucks.
I'll get you some.
So, last year we saw Brad Pitt in the pit lane at Austin. Remember that?
So you are 2 tenths quicker than Checo in sector 2.
Yeah, you do what
It's
it
all
says,
turns
get in
4, 5 and 6. He's pushing the tyre. It is getting gusty out there, Max, so just take care in that section.
Gusty.
So Verstappen right now is 2 tenths. He's 2 tenths quicker. So they're saying I don't know which one is 2 tenths quicker, but it looks like Perez is 2 tenths quicker because he manages to drop down to 15.7.
And he has a purple in one of his.
And he has a-
yeah. He's in a little, one
He's
section.
purple. Perez, he said, is quicker in 4, 5, and 6. But as you can see, look at the amount of wind. The wind is going. Yeah, there's a lot of wind.
Yeah. The humidity is not crazy. The track though is 36 degrees.
Yeah.
Air is 28.
Okay, let's go back to Brad Pitt. So Brad Pitt in the pit lane at the Austin Grand Prix, and there was rumors about him making a movie. Remember, the pundits were saying, "Oh, he can make a movie." Oh yeah.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, guess what? He's announced he's making an F1 movie.
Woo!
Will Buxton tweeted, "What an honor to host the final panel of the day at #F1 Accelerate with movie royalty Jerry Bruckheimer and Joseph Kosinski. Their F1 movie sounds incredible. They're creating an 11th team and filming on track." What? They're actually creating an 11th team? And on the event from Silverstone to the end of the year. So there should be an 11th team joining at Silverstone. They spent 18 months taking what they learned on Top Gun Maverick to develop the smallest movable 6K camera ever designed to take the viewer into the cockpit. A cockpit in which the stars will actually drive. There's no way, Brad.
He might. He's got the
No,
money.
no, no.
He's got the money.
He would get destroyed by an F3 driver.
Yeah, but
Sargent would destroy an F3 driver.
yeah.
No, he'll be lapped. It's unsafe. You're not even allowed to join F1.
He probably.
Until-
but who knows if he's been doing?
You're not even
training
allowed
and
to
stuff.
join F1.
Maybe
Until
You
you
are
have
free
your
to lean on the
supervisor.
tyres more now, Max.
Yeah.
You have to win the F2 championship.
Just watching our track position on Fernando.
That's right. Brad Pitt will be driving an F1 car from Silverstone onwards. I don't believe that for a second. The car has been designed by Mercedes and is already testing. You may have seen a video online, as are the actors in the sim and real. Lewis Hamilton is in daily communication and is advising on storyline and script to ensure it's the most accurate racing film ever made. Joseph says Frankenheimer's Grand Prix is his biggest touching stone. Both he and Jerry are determined to make the most accurate, most impressive racing movie anyone has. Oh, and Tom Cruise has already offered to do some extra driving if they need it. They are modifying the Halo big camera. Okay, but here's something I sourced out. I did not believe for a second that Brad Pitt would actually be driving that. But in here it is. But claims that Pitt would actually drive an F1 car for the film are overstated. According to reports, he'll be behind the wheel of a slower mock-up, probably F3 car. and he won't be competing against any other driver on the track.
There you go.
There you go. Because
He won't be
He'll
competing.
he'll
Yeah,
be
yeah,
in
yeah.
it, so they can see his face and stuff probably. I don't know, but why are you using my helmet on? But he will be driving in Silverstone. That will be the only race, and they haven't even announced the drivers that will be driving.
In Silverstone?
No, for the rest of the year.
Oh.
Remember they're making 11 teams designed by Mercedes,
Oh.
similar to the AlphaTauri strategy.
Okay.
Anyway, Verstappen is told he can lean on his tires a little bit. He was a bit worried about damage to his tires.
Okay, so we have George 1.1 behind, so we aren't racing him, we're racing Ocon. So let's not hold each other up.
Let's not. So let's
Hamilton just said, we are not racing Russell, we are racing Ocon. See how Ocon and Hamilton have both the same amount of tire laps? Basically, it was team orders.
So they're not. Russell's not.
They just told Hamilton, do not fight Russell.
Yeah,
Let
because
Russell through. And there he goes. He lets Russell through. And there you go, Ocon, do you see? He said, we are fighting Ocon. So yeah, so Hamilton does let Russell through around turn 12. Give me 1 second. I'm going to move to get some water. I always get scared when I leave because I'm afraid there'll be a red flag or something. Anyway, I'm going to go.
Okay.
Okay,
Well,
give me
we'll just-
Stand by, I'm backing up though.
You got it?
Just so tight.
Okay, so here we go. At the top of the race again, we see Verstappen. He has gone 32 laps on the hards, and he has not pitted yet. But coming in second is
Thank you
Perez,
very much appreciated.
and he is at 15.7 seconds behind. The pit, if you remember, is a 17-second pit. So that means that if Verstappen was to go in and come out, Perez would be 1.4 seconds ahead of Verstappen. So it's all going to come down to the tires once Verstappen pits. Is Perez able to hold on to Verstappen with the tires? So not surprising at this point. Alonso is in third place. But he's 29 seconds behind. He is 14 seconds behind Perez. And then, oh wow, Ocon hasn't pitted as well. So really,
effective track position
it's
is
still
around 5 seconds behind Checo.
the top three.
Obviously, the longer we can extend
Actually,
this, the better.
the three Spanish-speaking drivers are in the top 4 right now. And Russell, okay, and Russell is in 6th. So Hamilton let him in through nicely. Again, Hamilton hasn't pitted yet. So the ones who haven't pitted yet are Verstappen in 1st, Ocon in 4th, Hamilton in 7th, Yuki Tsunoda in 8th, and anyone else? Oh, and then Norris. Oh my goodness. Norris has not pitted yet, right?
He has.
Oh, he did, but right at the beginning, right? That's right, because of the softs. Okay, I said I wasn't gonna wait, but I'm gonna go. When do you think? When is Verstappen gonna pit?
Not for some time.
Okay.
Wait.
He's got 34.
He should be pitting soon.
Okay.
It's starting to come in range. But
Okay, because
Verstappen knows that when he pits,
it's
he's gonna
all.
be hot, sitting behind an angry Perez.
He's who? What?
He's gonna be sitting behind an angry Perez.
Why angry Perez? He's gonna be why?
No, by a motivated Perez.
Motivated, hungry.
Hungry.
But you know what I'm not liking right now? I just don't know if Perez is conserving his tires.
I know. I just keep wondering.
Or is he just?
We'll
kinda-
see. Verstappen is told that the longer he can stand, the better for his strategy. Who wants to be on the Red Bull pit wall tonight? Someone is going to come home very upset.
And here's the
It's either
thing:
gonna be Perez or
what was
Verstappen.
the race last year where Verstappen's pit crew did a terrible job with it?
Austin.
So here we are back in the States. So let's see. What do you think Verstappen's pit crew is going to do today for him? Do you think they'll give him a 2.2 seconds in the pit?
They're, I keep having these dreams.
Okay.
No, they're not. I'm not saying like dreams like as in I hope. Like I could say. I'm not talking about like dreams like I one day hope to go to Harvard. I'm talking about like actually lucid dreaming.
Lucid.
That what's it called? I was tasked as a mafia member to kidnap one of the. It was a weird dream to kidnap one of the pit crew and hold their family captive and force them to make Perez have a bad pit stop.
Perez have a bet.
Yeah, because Verstappen bribed me to hold Perez's family captive. It's a weird dream. And guess what? Perez's race got messed up and Verstappen won the championship. And then it all came out. It was a weird dream. Verstappen sits the fastest lap of the Grand Prix with worse tires.
Yeah. So that means he's pushing hard, which probably means
You
he's
want to
ready
do,
pit.
you don't want to push it for the whole time on your stint. But you want to push like the last lap just to get all the bit of the tire out, extract the last few drops of the tire.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
So does that
Why
mean-
you would
Yeah,
look for
yeah.
the like 2 laps before you pit, extract everything.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to leave it with like 40% left. You want to extract everything.
Oh my goodness, I'm just not feeling really good about this right now for Perez. I wish he was down a lot more than he is. So, really,
You mean up a lot more?
I wish he was up more. So here's the thing. There's always a chance
It's
that
another fastest lap for Verstappen. He's wearing tires, holding them really well here.
So here's the thing. Maybe there's the chance though now for his pit crew to screw him over again.
Yep.
Whole
It is.
pits.
Hulkenberg, PWT Alpine have said Hulkenberg's pit, Pierre Gasly moves up to P9, still in the hunt for Tsunoda and Hamilton. There you go, Gasly. I think you are having a fever dream. I think you can catch up to them. Oh wait, no, I'm wrong. Gasly and Ocon have not pitted.
Look at that. Gasly hasn't pitted either.
Gasly, Ocon, and Tsunoda have not pitted.
Gasly's pitted.
Gasly will have a fever dream if he thinks he
Gasly
can catch
has
up to
pitted
Russell.
though.
If he can catch up to Russell. Perez is the fastest lap. Oh my gosh, they're dueling. They're
are
dueling.
now.
Perez is the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. 50.7 seconds. He's 1.3, 1.4 under.
1.4.
50.6
But
50.6
the
seconds.
average is 17 seconds.
average.
So it could be more, or it could be less.
Or it could be less.
But I think it's going to be more. Just knowing, this is.
It's gonna be very
I feel
stressful.
I feel like this is Perez's year. You know.
This is
So.
no, really. Tsunoda's in the pits. Let's see. I think Tsunoda's undercutting Hamilton and Ocon right now to try and gain track advantage. Perez sets the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. They're dueling.
Again.
Ocon from 6th and Hamilton in 7th have yet to pit. Tsunoda and Stroll are also riding in the top 10, but on their original tires. Stroll has not pitted as well. Stroll made it up from 18th all the way to 9th
Uh-oh,
place.
who did,
But Stroll has not pitted yet.
Oh, did Leclerc just?
Hulkenberg just the fastest lap of the Grand Prix?
What?
Oh, he's on his new tires. Oh, he's on new mediums. Of course, a Hulkenberg with new mediums is going to be
Yeah.
Verstappen with 37 lap old cars. But anyway,
Wow.
Wait, Magnussen is now taking the place back from Charles Leclerc. He's not allowing that to happen, and those two have been racing hard all afternoon. And Tsunoda came to the pits. Yeah, we talked about that. Tsunoda bolts on some new mediums and returns to P14, just ahead of Hulkenberg. So that has worked out for the AlphaTauri, and everything's just going well for Verstappen and Perez. Hopefully, Perez wins. I really hope Perez wins. It'd be really nice if Perez wins. As it stands, Verstappen does lead the championship, but he's going to pit, which means Perez is going to lead the championship.
But this
As
is-
it stands right now, for the Constructors' Championship, Alpine will go down 1, and McLaren will go up 1. Alpine will be 5th, and McLaren will be 6th in the... I can't tell what that means. Yeah, Alpine will... Ferrari will pass Alpine. Hamilton is now coming out of the pit lane. Let's see if he can jump Tsunoda. It'd be amazing if he could jump Tsunoda. For him. Let's see Hamilton in the pit lane.
He does, doesn't he?
Oh my gosh, Leclerc is still over the back of Magnussen. He finally gets past Magnussen. Look at him, just look at him, Leclerc. He's all over the back of Magnussen. Let's see if Leclerc can get him. Hamilton finally comes into pits. Finally, it took a long time. There goes Leclerc, sending it to turn one. He sends it.
Oh my goodness.
Set of mediums for the Mercedes man. Yep, of course, duh. We're doing the
2.5
softs.
for Hamilton.
After seeing how horrible McLaren's were on softs, I don't think anybody's going to touch the softs for the rest of the race.
2.5 for Hamilton, and he drops back down to 12th, and he is officially 1 minute behind.
Who's 1 minute behind?
Hamilton's 1 minute behind Verstappen right
Well,
now.
that sucks. Last 2 years ago, they were battling out. But Hamilton,
He got lapped once by Verstappen last year. Remember that?
not once, sometimes.
Oh,
I
several
know.
times. Oh,
we don't
okay.
know the official number. That
But
was
I know-
Imola. You
but
remember
I remember
Imola?
one-
You
yeah, I
remember
remember
Imola?
one.
We watched
He was
Imola
not
together,
happy.
and Charles Leclerc bend it.
You bend it.
He bend it. He bend it bad.
Bend it. So.
Yeah.
Okay, look at Hamilton. He has the fastest second sector.
Oh my gosh, Verstappen has gotten it back up to 17 seconds.
17.1. So
17.1.
Verstappen.
Verstappen leads 17 seconds in front of his teammate, but behind there's still sorts of going on. Russell, as we were just saying, is fighting the signs. And wow.
But this
The
just
Ferrari
shows
man
you.
really struggling with tire, and that's how we roll, says Russell.
This just shows you how good that hard tire is. The fact that he can go 38
How we roll.
laps. What did he just say?
That's how we roll.
Oh my goodness.
And if you are just joining out, don't forget to press your SkyQ and SkyClass customer and SkyClass reward, and put your Sky Glasses on and sit on your SkyClass couch, and don't forget to turn on your SkyClass TV and press your red button. I've been waiting to say that the whole time.
Okay, I'm glad you got that out. Okay, so what? Okay. Okay, so we basically know that 1 and 2 are going to be Red Bull.
Yes.
So basically, the only thing that makes this game interesting is who's going to be on top at the end.
Yeah, but there've been everybody is behaving themselves. Remember, everybody's behaving themselves.
Yeah.
Nobody has caused an accident. Said there was a bit of a kerfuffle.
Look at this
beginning
though.
of the race.
Why is Perez back down to up to 17.4 again? He was down to 15.6.
Because Verstappen is fighting for his life.
But do you think that Perez
He has to be conserving. But
conserving?
But still, there's not even really a point in conserving because he needs to be pushing. He needs to actually start pushing. I feel like Perez needs to start pushing. His strategy, Perez is going to need to start pushing if he wants to because he knows that once Verstappen gets as in front of him, he'll just steal all the distance.
Yeah, and you don't want.
So he needs to be ahead of Verstappen
Yeah.
by the pit time. Hamilton is now fighting his older teammate. Remember Bottas? Hamilton and Bottas were amazing because Ocon comes into the pits now. Hamilton and Bottas
okay.
were such a duo.
So Stroll still hasn't pitted.
no
Verstappen
need to
still
get-
hasn't pitted. So we just have 2 now.
Yes. There's Hamilton. Here's a replay of Hamilton. Let's see. Hamilton and his older teammate Bottas passing him with the switchback, or as we call it, a hairpin switcheroo. Hamilton has picked off Bottas for P10 and pulling off the switcheroo. And Ocon comes out just behind him in the pit lane. Hamilton did jump Ocon and did jump Tsunoda though.
Look at that,
The
look at
people
that.
he was battled.
Verstappen just took fastest sector 1 lap. He took that away from Perez.
I don't understand. He has
So,
40
he has
lap old
40
tires.
laps. So I mean, that's my only hope.
Wait. Can't even hear it.
That's my only hope for Perez is that his tires will do as good as Verstappen's there at the end. He must.
No, because Verstappen's going to be on fresh mediums.
Yeah, but mediums deteriorate a lot faster.
Hulkenberg set fastest lap compared to Verstappen's hards. Imagine what Verstappen would do on mediums.
Yeah.
No, mediums don't deteriorate much nearly as the softs.
I wonder if they're telling Verstappen to slow. I mean, Perez to slow down a little bit.
No, but
Would
Perez.
that even come out?
But I don't think even Perez would really do that. Now, the only two people not to pit are Verstappen
And Stroll.
and Strolovic. I feel like Verstappen's going for softs. It's like past mediums.
That's a risky proposition right there.
No,
I think-
he's ahead of Perez. He's ahead of Perez. The new rubber will make him go fly. So if that's the case, then Perez needs to book it right now.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what Perez is thinking. Because he's obviously losing maybe he's just not as fast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's just not as fast.
It's
And
not
that
as fast as we're
is
hyping him up to.
Yeah.
But I feel like Verstappen's gonna do softs.
But he was fast for the majority of the game. He's been
Race.
holding the race. So he's been holding his own. So that's where it's just confusing.
Stroll's gonna go really down the water once he hits. But Hamilton, he definitely wants softs. It's a C4.
So effective track position now -1.7. -1.7.
So their predictions is that Perez Verstappen is their effective track position will be -1.7. That means ahead of Perez by 1.7.
Wow. No, I don't think so.
Nope, that's what they said.
I know. I'm not choosing to believe that.
You're hoping?
I'm choosing to believe that they're gonna.
No, minus. Look, do you see how this is plus 18 seconds? Perez is 18 seconds behind. Okay, let me show you something. You see how Russell, this is plus 2 seconds.
Yeah.
For Russell, it'd be minus 2 seconds from Sainz.
Oh yeah.
So when it's in minus 1.7, minus 1.7 from Perez. Verstappen is eking the stint out really well.
What if one of his tires blew right now? You know?
It's hard. That's unlikely.
It's just more an issue of speed, though.
Okay, yeah, but
So if he's maintaining the speed, which is absolutely crazy, that he's done.
Russell's in the.
Just give us some
no,
time
that's
feedback.
Stroll.
Yeah, about right. Be better, be worse.
He's gonna go down the order. Back to where he was. He doesn't believe that. He's been really doing well. Mediums?
Wow. Yeah.
No, but I'm saying if Verstappen could put all that lap time into his used cars, I think Perez could possibly win the match. But there is nothing more dangerous than Max on fresh rubber.
So now look at this, Alonso. This is something that we haven't been following here on the
Alonso's
stream.
just been keeping it good.
Alonso is 7 seconds ahead of Russell. So right now, Alonso's going to get
A podium.
a podium. And where do we stand with the drivers as it stands?
As it stands, it'll be Verstappen, Perez, Alonso, Hamilton, Sainz, Russell passes Leclerc, Stroll stays in 8th, Gasly 9th, Norris 10th. It goes down. Hülkenberg goes down. Magnussen goes up 6 places to 12.
Oh, look at that.
Who's that?
That was the guy from Jury Duty.
What do you mean?
The guy who was just on Jury Duty.
What?
The actor.
Oh.
Wow.
And then it will be Ocon, who will stay in the same place, Bottas, Piastri, Joe, Tsunoda, Albon, Sargent, and that's that. But Alonso will further secure his place in
So
championship.
here's the question. When is he going to be? He's been on his tires for 43 laps. It's out now lap 44. What's he going to do?
Okay. What do you think of Brad Pitt's movie, though? What do you think of an 11 team on the grid?
I don't know. I kind of like 10. It's a good even number, so I'm not sure. Mixed emotions.
It's not it's going to be odd for the. What if Mercedes, because they're developing a car, they're never going to be as good as Mercedes because they don't have the facilities and the management, right? They would never have the strategy of the team.
No, they wouldn't.
They would not have nearly anything.
Yeah.
And it's time to vote driver of the day. This is a tough one. This is actually a tough
Yeah.
one. because
Well,
it
we
should
don't
be,
know yet. We don't know. We
Verstappen,
don't know who's going to be the driver
Perez.
of the day. Because look at Perez has the fastest lap again.
Perez takes the fast. Look, Perez knows.
1:30.
That's
That's over.
that's 0.1.
Okay.
0.1 seconds faster. Alonso's just keeping. Alonso's like a black sheep in this situation. We'll be able to talk about it.
We aren't because he's just like stuck in no man's land. You know, Perez is.
I'm voting Perez.
He is. Alonso is. Wow. Okay, so that's what.
Remember, guys, to vote driver of the day. Perez is going faster.
Okay.
Look, he did 30. Verstappen did 30.8. Perez did 30.749. That's almost like 0.1 second faster. Let's see in a second sector, 34.8. That's
A little slower.
A little slower. And then we're going to be coming on to the third sector pretty soon. Okay, and Verstappen is toward the box. Here it is, guys. It all
There
comes
it
down
is.
to
It
us.
all
Fastest
comes
lap
down
goes
to-
to the Stroll. Fastest lap goes to Stroll, who's in 15th place, and now here's Verstappen in the pits.
Come on, screw it up.
Screw it up.
Come on.
Oh, that looks slow. That looks slow. It's
Yeah!
3.1 seconds.
3.1 seconds.
But still, can he manage? Can he manage?
What's gonna
Can he
happen?
manage?
What's gonna happen? What is going to happen here?
Perez
What is-
leads. Perez leads the Grand Prix. Perez is gonna be fighting tooth and nail. Verstappen's out on the mediums. Oh, he's so close.
He's but he's
Oh no,
up.
that's lap traffic. That's lap traffic. Oh wait, no, that's not lap
No, the gap is 1.3. The gap is 1.3. 1.5.
1.5. Oh, maybe they said what, minus 1 point. Okay, never mind.
So maybe it was that, yeah.
Maybe 1.7 behind Perez.
Okay.
I don't know. But anyway, we have a new race leader. It's Perez, and as it stands,
1.5.
Perez is the leader of the championship.
So really, they could be fighting it out now, because yeah, he
Perez
is
is gonna put his defensive effort.
No,
in.
yeah, Perez he's gone now. He's like, okay, I've conserved my tires long enough. It's time to do everything he can.
I hope lap traffic gets in the way. Perez is just trying to keep this exciting. He just pumped in a new fastest lap. But anyway, the fastest lap right now, it looks like it's going towards Hamilton. Hamilton has set the fastest sector once, fastest sector 2, fastest sector 3. Hamilton, I think, just set the fastest lap of the race. Hamilton has the fastest lap.
That might
Cannot
be
believe
a,
Verstappen
that might be a
finally
little
gets 10 laps lap.
that might be a little too late though.
I think he should have put Verstappen.
Oh my goodness, look how close
3
they are.
laps
Look
earlier.
at
Verstappen's in DRS. Oh no, this is where it goes.
Oh, yeah.
This is where it goes down. Okay, let's just keep our eyes on the track. Perez is fighting it. Look, Verstappen did a 40. Oh, that's because Verstappen look green sector, purple sector. Perez should have been fighting it. Perez should have been fighting really hard during before he pitted. Oh, Verstappen said some purpose. I expect a lot of defensive maneuvers.
But do you think Perez can stay with them though on the last 10 laps of the race? Because it's now lap
Hey, look,
47.
also, if you look here, Hamilton has picked up Magnussen for 8th place.
Okay. Wow, and he's only five seconds behind Charles Leclerc.
Ocon gets in the points. Just a crap show for McLaren.
Yeah.
Vote driver of the day. Vote closes in 9 laps. Go to
10
f1.com
laps.
vote.
Oh,
9
oh,
laps.
it's so close.
Oh, look, Perez is doing it. Perez is doing everything he can. This is the straight. This is where Max Verstappen. This is Max Verstappen.
What would you
fighting
do?
himself.
What would you do if they crashed each other?
Oh, it would remind me of 2018 Baku.
Oh my goodness.
But Verstappen did good. A nice launch out of the corner. He's gonna get the toe and the DRS.
So he passes him here, right?
Putting defensive maneuvers. Oh, Perez is so smooth. He's so smooth.
Smooth operator.
Perez, look at Perez. Perez is amazing at defending. Prime Minister of
Yeah,
Defense.
yeah.
This time against his own teammate.
Oh.
And Verstappen. Oh, wait. We're not done yet. We're not done yet. Oh. It's done.
No, let's see. Can he stay within DRS? That's what he has to do. If he gets out
Verstappen
of...
had to look at turn 17.
Here's the thing. If he gets out of DRS, I find it very unlikely for him to come back.
No, Perez is now going to be pushing for the rest of the race completely. Max Verstappen probably might have to conserve towards the end. But not really because... Oh, it's 0.6.
0.6. But he's got
0.4, wow.
Perez has got to stay on the DRS.
Look, Perez is pushing it. Oh, Perez looked like he had it looked like he had a look.
Yeah.
It looked like he had a look, but
I mean-
he's gonna get the Perez pass Max Verstappen.
Oh no. Come on. Ah! Get out of DRS.
Who did?
Perez.
He did?
Yeah, he's at 1.4 now.
Oh no.
Yeah. So that's the game.
Oh, I wanted Perez to win.
Yeah.
Verstappen's gonna extend his lead 6 more points.
To 13 points. Wow.
Verstappen into the lead.
Yeah, 1.5.
So we started in 9th.
I mean, you don't know though. I mean, anything can happen in a race.
As
Fastest lap. Yep. Here it goes.
by 2 seconds.
By 1.
1.5. 1.6.
Yeah. Wow. Well. Whew. So we have Perez in second. He's dropped down to 1.5. The gap is 1.5 now. 1.4. Unless Perez has some kind of magic up his sleeve, it's going to end up Verstappen at number 1, Perez number 2, Alonso number 3.
Somebody red flags.
Yeah.
Somebody red flags. Then you know it's not.
Yeah, at this point, no.
Oh,
Who's passing? Who's passing here?
Let's Stroll. Stroll on that one.
Okay.
He tried though. Look, look. It could come to clashes here. Stroll could be the. Stroll is very. No.
He's a little more.
He's off the chain. What's it called? Is it unhinged a little bit?
Yeah. Okay.
To the other drivers?
So. Okay, I will extend it. I'll give a little more grace because we still have how many laps left? 8
7.
laps?
8 laps.
8 laps. Okay. If Perez can keep it within 2 seconds, something could happen. But if it goes past 2
No,
seconds,
what do you mean?
the gap. If the gap goes past 2.
No, nothing will happen if the gas goes past 2. It doesn't matter if it stays at 1.6, it goes to 10.
No, because
The
if it-
only thing that can save them is the safety car, the red flag.
or if he spins out for any
Or-
crazy reason.
No, a safety car, because Perez will go. Perez might box for softs because he has the gap between the ones. Battle for 7. Hamilton and. Hulkenberg says 2 milliseconds. They're not called dogs. They're called milliseconds.
Wow.
Hey, at least you got
That was-
chances.
Which position is Lance? Great move into 1.
That's P13.
So,
But at this rate, Aston Martin still are going to maintain 6th in the driver championship 1 year ahead of schedule. They were scheduled. Their master plan was scheduled to be. My disappointment is unmeasurable, and my day is ruined.
are you serious?
No, it's a meme.
Okay. Okay, there's.
It's
My
Max.
disappointment
It's
is
Dominic.
unmeasurable,
Just
and my
managing
day
it.
is
Who
ruined.
said that?
That is this random dude, Mortinius.
Okay.
Know your meme.
Okay.
Said as he reviews
there it is.
Popeye's cheddar biscuit butterfly shrimp.
Wow.
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
Who knows? Some people here at the back could. They would need to get a yellow soon.
I
because-
think we're just giving maybe Perez too much credit. Maybe he's not as fast this race. We all know that things have to go Perez's way.
Yeah.
If they have the same amount of luck, Verstappen will beat him
Yeah.
on
no.
skill.
But
Alonso said a fast sector.
But I'm telling you what, to only be 1.9 or 2 seconds behind by the end,
2.1.
2.1. That's not terrible.
Yep.
Because there's been races where Verstappen has been ahead like, I don't know, like 10 seconds.
But anyway, if we look, Leclerc's closing on Gasly. He's gonna get into DRS. If you look at Leclerc.
Yeah, we almost need to start looking at the lower in the race a little bit.
Yeah.
Just to see.
Piastri. It's just sad.
Look at that.
Piastri and Sargent are the two to not get are got that
Look
already.
at the 3 rookies are at the bottom. And who's after the rookies? Lando Norris.
It's the freaking what's it called? The car.
What's wrong with the car? It's just
It's the car. It's the
sad.
car. Oh my energy's gone. But anyway, Alonso.
Well,
Yeah.
we have what? Like
6
4.
laps left.
6 laps?
It looks like Perez is matching really.
No, he's too far gone now.
But wait, Verstappen's mediums could fall off a cliff.
Yeah, they could. They very much could.
There are 5 laps left. Verstappen is not going to have his mediums fall off a cliff. Him just driving normally is what's it called?
Yeah, he's gonna want to get sector 2 because he's gonna want to take everything home with him.
Oh, but he does not do a good job in sector 2. Perez
Okay,
finally gets close.
Where is Hamilton right now? So Hamilton, he's kind of
8th.
settled into 8th.
45 seconds.
Leclerc is in DRS of Gasly.
Yep, Leclerc's in the DRS of Gasly.
Sainz does in number 5th. He's about 2.5 seconds behind Russell. So Russell got stuck his way in and broke up the three Spanish-speaking drivers. So they're not all 3 together. So it's Verstappen, Perez, Alonso, Russell, and then Sainz. So this really. Oh, and we haven't.
This will be the first race.
Did
with no
Sainz
DNFs.
fulfill his 5 seconds yet or not?
No.
Okay.
I don't believe so.
Okay.
Because you know how he's going into the pits.
Oh, that's right. But it's not going to affect him because he's right now 14 seconds ahead of Gasly. So
Yeah,
there's
he's
gonna
13
know.
seconds you're taking He's 13 seconds ahead of Gasly. He's not going to be worried. Why?
Yeah. So he's not. There's no chance of him passing Russell.
There is no shot, no chance
Of passing Russell.
of
But
passing
hey,
Russell.
it is what it is.
Oh, sound's gone.
He's up to 6th place now.
Shouldn't have said
Oh,
anything,
look
should
at
I?
Leclerc passing now.
I jinxed that one. Sorry, Pierre. My
Look
bad.
What
at
happened?
that.
Oh, wow.
And
What?
now he's
Why
got
are we hearing their
he's got a
commentary?
mirror full of Lewis Hamilton.
We're not supposed to be hearing their commentary.
It is to Max.
Oh dear.
On
There
a
we go. I fixed it. Now we're only hearing his
Okay, so here's the question.
What's the question? I mean,
What place did Leclerc start in?
7.
He started in 7th,
And now 6.
and he's gone up 1. Sainz started in 3rd.
Sainz started in 3rd.
And he's dropped down 2.
Oh, look, the Ferraris.
Okay, so the
leading
Ferraris are together in 5th and
Leclerc's
6th.
14 seconds back on his teammate, though.
So again,
Who is
look
carrying a time penalty. Remember, Sainz is carrying a time penalty, and Hamilton picks up Gasly as well.
wait.
Hamilton
Look at
has
this,
come
look at this,
alive.
look at this.
Oh, Perez! Fastest per sector. It's 0.2 faster than Verstappen. Verstappen's his tires are falling off.
Okay, so look at this. Hamilton.
Look,
is,
they're matching times. Perez and Verstappen are matching times. That's not gonna do enough though.
It's not enough. It's too late.
It's 3 laps left. He needs to go 1 second faster per lap because he's 2.8.
Yeah.
We need a miracle.
Yeah.
We
yeah.
need a miracle.
So here's the thing, though. Look at this. In 7th is Hamilton, and he is half a second DRS. He's half a second within Leclerc. Alonso in Aston Martin has pushed.
He's a loner. He's all by himself.
Alonso, but he's pushed 1 out of the 2 Mercedes out of the top 3 today.
Yes.
So let's just see if he can push
He's pushed
instead
Russell.
of one of the.
But the thing is, as it stands, Mercedes, why is it not showing? Will be collecting 18 points tonight. Aston Martin will be collecting 15. Oh, and that makes it 20. That makes it 20.
Why?
Hamilton jumps Leclerc.
He did jump Leclerc.
He did.
Where?
It said right here.
I don't see it. I don't see it yet.
jump Leclerc. Oh no, maybe this is wrong. Maybe this is far. Well, anyway, Mercedes is gonna get.
Ahead of Fernando. On track. We're that close to Perez?
We're that close to Perez? No, it's a lapped car. Russell, it's a lapped car.
Perez?
Silly
No, sorry.
Sargent. See, it's a lapped car. Sargent.
Russell's wishful thinking.
Just gonna say.
I was gonna say.
Was gonna say. Oh, of course you're gonna say. Of course you're gonna say. No, that was a lapped car. Sargent, who's running last.
Look
in
at
this
that.
long race.
He is 27 seconds behind Perez.
He thought he was going to
And he was like, is that Perez?
No, but I don't understand. He's raced in Formula 1 for so long. He didn't know that was
Yeah. He and to pass him that fast.
Look, Russell's been providing some entertainment. He asked, who's that? That can't be Perez. The best strategy, all the simulation was telling us that the meeting was the best strategy all day long. Where Max made the difference was from lap 20 to 40. He kept the gap stable. They knew the gap. You could see the time. They were both pushing. It's very impressive. Verstappen has an incredible job. Both drivers have done an incredible job. Christian Horner, Red Bull team principal.
Wow. So look at that. Hamilton did pass Leclerc. And so Leclerc is bumped out of the top 3. Wow.
Stroll is not keeping his end of the. He's not carrying the weight and the responsibility that he should be carrying. He should be up there mixing with the top guys.
And hey, look at that. Look at Gasly and Ocon, 8 and 9.
Oh, Gasly and Ocon are. Ocon's.
Alpine, yeah.
Ocon probably wishes he would take no points away instead of being behind his teammate.
Yeah. Probably true.
Oh, whoa, look at the fans. Oh, wait, is that a Ferrari behind the Aston Martin? No, that's not. No, that was a Mercedes, not an Aston Martin.
Yeah, what a day. Look at that. Now Verstappen is 3.5 seconds ahead of Perez.
Lap 56 of 57. It is the penultimate lap. Penultimate means it's the second to last. The gap up front is over 3 seconds. And Verstappen is just
cruising away.
Verstappen, who is currently fastest lap at the moment? It doesn't say. It's very Gucci right now. Because it's on auto. Why is it on auto? Verstappen has the fastest lap. And there's no way people are going to take it. It looks like, wait. Or is there anybody? No, I was going to say, should Alonso box? Perez should box. Perez should box for fastest lap.
Yeah, he could.
He should. He's 21 seconds ahead of Alonso.
Yeah,
why isn't Perez thinking about it?
It's a risky gamble when you're at the top. When you're at
99%.
When you're at 9 or 10 and you don't have any points to lose.
They've done it last time. Perez needs to do the rest of it.
Yeah, but it's a gamble.
Or probably they're saying, no, we're not doing that for you. They're probably saying, we will not get the tires ready.
Yeah.
They're probably saying over the radio, we will not let the tires.
No, because Verstappen they already have the point for the team, so it's a waste.
In essence, yeah.
Yeah, it's a waste. It's a waste of tires.
It's a waste of tires. If it was Alonso who had the point.
Yeah, then maybe they'd do it. So.
Oh, she has tires on her head. That's nice. You see those tires?
Yeah. Look at that. Perez is like, whatever now. I'm done. He's up now 5 seconds. Or what it is just that Verstappen is just killing it now.
Okay, and guys, we're going to go close to the final lap of the Grand Prix. This is our last chance for any... No. Chance, because if there is a red flag, they cross the finish line.
Wow. Yep, no chance now. But hey, I'll tell you what, until lap like 45, it was really intense. So... But look at that. This will show you how much farther ahead he got. Look at that space. Look at the distance.
It's medium tired versus a hard tired. 5 seconds, not impressive. From Verstappen.
Not impressive?
It's expected.
Okay. But hey, Checo came in second. He's coming in second. Look at that. But that's what's crazy. From second to third, it's 20 seconds. And from...
No, they're just so much faster than everybody
And
else.
then from third to fourth, So Verstappen is 32 seconds ahead of Russell. And then he is 40 seconds.
Okay, and they're starting
he's
to
over
round
40
the final
seconds.
corners. There is Max Verstappen going through turn 15, 16, 17, and Max Verstappen is going on to the back straight right now. He just doesn't need to bend it. If he bends it, how horrible would that be if Verstappen would bend it? Okay, there's Verstappen reaching 257, 260, 270, 280, 290, 300, 310, 315 in the speed trap, 320 in the speed trap, 320, and he starts slowing down. Speed trap, total 315 kilometers per hour. He's rounding the final corner now. Turn 17 going into turn 18. Here comes turn 19, and he's onto the main straight. And for the Max Verstappen wins the Miami Grand Prix.
Again. Well, I don't know. Has he won the Grand Prix before?
Yes.
In Miami? But I mean, just look at this. Look how far ahead. I mean, it's just insane, the speed. I mean, that's third.
Alonso.
And another 14
Oh my
seconds
gosh,
now.
but I am so happy. Perez comes second. Alonso's on the back of the podium. Third, Russell, Sainz, Hamilton, Leclerc, Gasly, Ocon, Magnussen, Tsunoda, Stroll, who's at the fastest third sector near the end. Bottas, Albon, Hulkenberg, Joe Grenier.
Oh, look at, is he gonna pass him?
Oh, this is the final corner for them. No, he's not. Norris, De Vries, Piastri, Sargent, and Magnussen is going to cross the line. Tsunoda crosses the line. There comes Bottas. Bottas is a considerably amount of time behind him. Bottas is going to come up soon. Albon, will there be any last lap? There's only like 5 cars left. Piastri and Sargent have already crossed because they're lap cars. Norris, De Vries, and Norris, De Vries are the only 2 that have not crossed the line yet. Here comes Norris, considerably amount of time. Here comes Norris and then De Vries, and the race is finished. Here are your results, guys, for the Miami Grand Prix. We got Verstappen, Perez, Alonso, Russell, Sainz, Hamilton, Leclerc, Gasly, Ocon, Magnussen, Tsunoda, Stroll, Bottas, Albon,
good drive
Hulkenberg,
today,
Joe,
Max.
Norris, De Vries, Piastri, and Sargent.
So it made it harder for ourselves, but
I
look
beat
at
you,
what
man.
we could have done better for yesterday. But today was a very good drive. Well done.
I call that simply lovely. That was a good race.
Sure you do.
All round, so thank you very much. That was really, really good. Also good for the team again.
Well done, Max. That was a mighty middle stint. That was really impressive
Is
on that.
Max
on the
getting
hard
tired
tire.
of driving, or is
Thanks
he,
for racing
I
cleanly
think I
with
saw
your
an
teammate today.
article
Was
somewhere like
great
he's
team performance. 1-2
getting a
in
little tired
America.
of
Brilliant.
driving.
Yeah, that tire lasted really nicely.
I died.
And yeah, that was a good fight with Checo, but yeah, that was very good. Good day.
Wow. Unbelievable. So Verstappen came in 5.3 seconds ahead of Perez, 26 seconds ahead of Alonso. So there's a 26-second gap. So that means he was basically half a second faster on every lap than Alonso.
Tough weekend, but good points.
Yeah, well done, Checo.
Okay.
Well done. You gave it everything there.
Anyway.
And, great points today. Great points today. Well done.
It was
Of course.
nice being with you guys
Yep.
on stream.
What a great game. We'll see what
Yeah.
happens at the next race. And the next race is
Imola.
Imola. What dates? How many weeks from now?
It's don't know. My
Okay,
brain
that's
is
fine.
just hurting so
Okay.
bad. I've never commentated a race, guys, before. I want to go and take a nap.
Okay.
Okay.
Until next time.
Bye.
Bye.
It's not done yet, okay? When I say go, it'll be done. See, this kick is stopping. Right now, we're still on Twitch and YouTube. This is stopping. Okay. It's not stopped yet.